All right, good day everybody. Welcome to this short tutorial again. So right in this tutorial, briefly what we want to look at is the different order types that we have in Forex trading. Of course, as you know, we are into the signal service. We give you accurate and consistently winning Forex signals, and you trade them profitably on a monthly basis. So here are the different types of order types that we're going to be considering in this short tutorial. So we have three major order types that you're going to be seeing in our signal room. Number one is the instant execution order or the market execution order. Now you see instant execution in your MetaTrader 4, and you see market execution if you are using MetaTrader 5. So each of them means the same thing. So now the second order type is the buy limit order, and then the last one is the sell limit order. So basically this is, for instance, the instant execution order. This is the way you will see it in our setup. So this is how you're going to be seeing it in our setup. So you see, for instance, instant execution order, USD CAD, sell now. That means you are selling at the market price. So you are not setting the price by yourself. It is a price that the market is currently that you are going to buy. But you know, because of the analysis and the setup, you will see the range of pricing. Sometimes you will see the range of pricing that is going to be give you the a good profit range. So for instance, you see from here 1.38115 between this price and this price 1.38100. So this is a good price range that you can pick from. If you go a little above this, because this is a sell order, you may actually have a little profit than the entire group will be having. But of course, you can always enter even at that, because you know already that the take profit is even a bit further away from the buying price based on the time you are entering the market. Because sometimes you may be busy and you did not see the signal on time, and then by the time you are getting into the market, you've seen that the price has even gone below the sell price, and you may want to enter the trade by then, or you may want to just keep that trade depending on what you think and your risk level and all of that. But basically we will give you that range sometimes, and sometimes we will not give that range. We can even say above. If it is a sell order, we can say above so price is what you should buy, you should sell from. So that is the range. Then the SL is the stop loss, and then the take profit is the TP is the take profit point. Now I'm quickly going to show how you're going to execute this type of an order in the MetaTrader. So let me quickly switch to my MetaTrader and quickly show you how to get that order done. So we are dealing with USD CAD. That is this particular instrument. So this is a currency pair. So this is USD and Canadian dollar paired together. So what we're going to do is we're going to be creating a new order from there. And because it is an instant execution order, if you look at this place, you find out that what you have there, by default, is a market execution order. That means you want to buy at the current market price. Now let's go back and see the prices. Of course, this signal that you are seeing on your screen is an old signal, so it is not a current signal, so you are not expected to trade this signal as it is. So now let's assume that the price range that is here is the same price range that we have here on the board, on MetaTrader. All you need to do is just to go ahead and set your stop loss and your take profits. Take for instance, this is a sell order. So that means that for a sell order, that means you are shorting the market. So what that means is that you are buying you are selling at higher price, and you are going to be buying it at a lower price. So that is going to afford you some profit. So you are selling at an higher price and then going back to buy it at a lower price. So that means that your entry point must be higher than your take profit point for a sell order. But for a buy order, if this is a buy order, then you are buying at a lower price and you are selling at an higher price. So you also make profit from that distance. So what that means is that whichever one is the signal saying, maybe it is sell or buy, you must understand the movement in the market. Let me repeat that again. If you are selling in the market, you are selling at an higher price, holding your money and then going to buy at a lower price. So with that, you're going to make profit. But if you are buying, if the signal says buy now, then you are buying at a lower price, and by the time you are selling at an higher price, and that means that you're going to also be making profit whichever way. So you just need to understand how the terms work, so that when you get to the market and you see the range or the below or the above the prices that had been given, then you need to know if you are still good to go to enter that trade or not. Sometimes you might even see the trade when the trade has hit target. So you must be able to know that your take profit is very, very important and your stop loss is very, very important. So that once you understand these numbers, then you'll be able to know if you can enter this particular trade or not. Let's take, for instance, you want to enter this trade. So you are buying at this current market price, 13877. 1.3876. So that's the price you now want to buy. You want to sell, because for this instance it is a sell order. So meaning your stop loss will be above the price you are selling. So this is 1.38. So you can set your stop loss to maybe 1.3925, for instance. So that means that this is the point at which when I hit this price, then the market should stop by itself automatically. So I accept my loss. So that is your stop loss. Then your take profit, should be below the current price. So the signal is going to give you that specification. So I'm just doing some little example here. So let's say your take profit will now be 1.3725, for instance. So you are saying that buy at 1.3874, then sell at 1.3874, then buy for me back at 1.3725. So that means I'll be making some distance profit from there. So all you need to do now, this is a sell order. All you need to do is just to click on the sell now order. The sell now button, and then your order will be placed, and of course you now be seeing the order running in the back end. Now let me quickly do for that same instrument, let me do a buy execution, because they run the same. The only difference is the button you click at the bottom of your screen, of your MetaTrader screen, either buy or sell. So for a buy order, I now want to do an example for a buy order. Just like I said earlier, when you are buying at a lower price to sell at an higher price. So your stop loss will be below your buying price. So this is the current market price now is 1.3873. So I'm saying that, okay, I want to risk some number of pips, and when the market gets to 1.3, so when the price goes down to 1.3725, I don't want to lose more than that. So that is what it means. So but if now I believe that the market is going to go up, that's why I want to buy it down so that I can sell at an higher price. So I can now say I want to now make a profit of a number of pips from 1.3873, and I want to make a pip from 1.3950. So I'm saying once the market gets to 1.3950, then sell for me. So because I'm buying now, and I'm saying sell at an higher price, so all I need to do is just to click on what? buy market, and then the order will be running together. So of course it is not advisable, except you know why you are doing this. You don't want to buy and sell at the same time, but whichever the case, you can always the signal will always tell you anyways what you are to do. So that is basically how the the market execution or the instant execution order actually works. So that is how it works. So now let's go to the next. Let me just cancel this. Let me close all these trade, close all positions. So now let's go to the next order type that we want to consider. So now we have the buy limit. That's a pending order signal, and we have two types of it. We have buy limit and sell limit. So let's deal with the buy limit first. Now this signal says pending order signal, buy limit JPY at so price 191.115, then stop loss at 190.350, and then take profit as 192.243. So all you need to do is go to look for this instrument on your MetaTrader. Let's do that quickly. So you go to your quotes. So let's assume the JPY is not here, then you can use this method to add it. So you can add it, but now it is already added on my own chart, so you can add it through that method. So now we want to buy new order. So now this is market execution by default, but all you need to do is just change it to buy limit. I think we are dealing with buy limit, right? We are dealing with buy limit. So we are buying at 191.115. So all you need to do is, so I want to buy at 191.115. Oh, sorry, that's your stop loss. So you have to change this price here. So which price do you want to buy? So you are saying that I've watched the chart, I know some things based on my analysis and the setup, that if JPY can get to a particular price, then it will rise. So you've studied the chart, you've understood the market, and you know that once this currency pair gets to a particular price, it will rise. So you can just set that price at that resistance level, and then so that it can, by the time it gets to that level, and then it will begin to rise, then it will sell. So I'm saying that when this instrument gets to 191.115, buy. So you are setting an automatic buy, alert down for your broker. So now you set the stop loss as well, so that when it gets to this place, on reaching, if the market did not rise as I presumed, maybe some things happened. Of course, nobody is in control of the forex market. So you now say that when I get to 190.350, then sell for me, so that I don't want to lose more than from the distance of 191.115 to 350. I don't want to lose more than that. So all you need to do is just set your stop loss to 190.350. 190.350, and then if the price rises as I estimated, then when you get to 192.243, then you should sell 192.243. So this is it. So you see that here now you are not seeing buy or sell. You can only see place, because you are setting a future price that you are predicting. So I click on place, and then you will see, if you see, when we did instant execution, you find that the price started moving immediately. But now we are just placing a buy limit, and the price has not gotten to 191.115. So it says placed. So it has not been executed yet. So this order will not be executed until this same instrument reaches 191.115. So that is basic for buy limit. Now let's go to the next order type. So I will advise that you probably go through this video over again so that you can understand the concept all over and all over as many times as you can. Now, pending order signal, this is now sell limit. We did buy limit the other time, so let's go to sell limit. Now look at the price range. Now this particular signal is giving us a price range you can choose from, but basically we will always tell you buy below so price, or buy or sell above so price. So now let's take, for instance, you can choose between 3283 to 3285. So any price in between, or any of the endpoint you can actually choose from. Then you set your stop loss and you set your take profit point. So let's quickly see how we execute this. Also, of course, it's just the opposite of that. So we are dealing now with gold, new order, and then it says sell limit. Of course, you just set your price and say when price gets to 3283. Of course, as I said again, this is not a resale. This is not an order you need to place now, because it is something that we have traded and we have chopped the profit before now. So now you are saying that I want to buy gold at 3283. Am I correct now? 3283, between this price. So I'm setting my own sell to be 3285. Let me set mine to be 3285, because that's 20 pips distance from 3283. So now I've set the price that when gold gets to 3285, then sell. But now I want my take profit to be 3290. So when price, if after execution of this, when I just want to reach 3290, which is just 50 pips from the from the price I am selling from, then my take profit, I'm saying I want to sell when I get to 3267. 3267. So you can see, so you set an higher price for, you set a lower price rather for your sell limit. So that's about what's that, that's about 17, 170, I'll be thereabouts. Am I right now? About 170 pips from your sell price. So all you need to do is then you click on place. But of course, because the price right now will not allow me to place this order right now. But of course, if it is a current order, you'll be able to set that price, because you can already see the price already that of gold right now, and that those ranges are not visible for now for gold to actually place this order for now. So that's why you are seeing that the place order is not, and the place button is not actually activated. So of course, it's always the same process when it comes to buy limit or sell limit and all of that. So you can always set your price. So that is basically all the order types that we have. So just like I said earlier on, make sure you rewatch this video, look at it again, and understand the concept behind everything. So don't forget, subscribe, share, and like our channel. Join us also in our Telegram platform on the comment, and so that you can also begin to make money together with us. So thank you so much. See you in the next video.